Hey guys, it's a Monday and I was in the storage room just going through stuff trying to declutter, and I decided to read a bit in my really old journal and it is just cracking me up. I have to read some of this to you guys. The beginning's really cute. Okay, there's some weebs, made up weeb stuff in here. Don't look at that. I was 7 when I started this thing, so yeah. Journal, Thursday the 9th, October. I was a little backwards with some things because of French immersion. Anyway, and I made some corrections when I was older. I don't know why I felt the need to correct some of it. I didn't write that though because I did not cross my 7s. My mom must have written that, or someone, I don't know. It was cold today and it warmed up. I stayed up until 9:30. Friday the 10th, October. We ate vegetable soup after Danelle and Mackenzie left. It was just right outside. I stayed up until 12. Saturday the 6th. Wendell had a hockey game. The goals were 10 and 18. We won the game and now we are in the lead. I stayed up until 11 because that was apparently very important information as a kid, is how late you stayed up. Saturday the 2nd. January 1998. When Tiffany came over and we shed chalk and made fortunate paint. I actually know that that's fortunate, like that's what we called it. We would take chalk and like big sidewalk chalk and grate it until it was just powder and then add water. So it formed like a paint and we called it fortunate paint. I don't know. January 4th, 1998. So I was coloring pictures in our coloring book. I stayed up until 10:30. The 17th July, 1998. Amanda came over to babysit us. We played cards. When Amanda left, Mike came over for a sleepover. I stayed up until 12. July 18th. Nothing really happened. Well, Delee phoned and she said that she went to Swift Current for a wedding. Then she told me that they went shopping and Delee bought the Savage Garden CD. That was my first CD. I stayed up until, I don't know. I never filled it in, I guess. I think it's because I wrote this before I went to bed and so I left it blank and then yeah. And then it just jumps to 1999. I didn't read through all this. I kind of stopped here, but I did see something on this page that I thought was hilarious. Me and Wendell had to go to the bank. Maxim, Patrick, and Andre P. walked with us. We saw some wet cement. We were looking at it and then 2 worker people came in a truck and said, "Don't touch it." I found a battery and a nail. Like what? Like these are the kind of things I put in my journal, like don't touch the cement. And I found a battery and a nail. Wendell said to Patrick to open the battery with the nail and he did. He dumped out some stuff that if you put a lighted match on it or if it gets too hot, it will explode. This is great. I drew the covers of a couple Pokemon VHSs. I called them movies, but they're actually a collection of episodes. So there's Pokemon Electric Shock Showdown and Pokemon Seaside Pikachu. Those are some VHSs we owned. We used to rent a lot of those too, like me and my cousin. I got 2 pencils for getting my dictate right. Oh my god, I forgot I made a little flip book. Why did I scribble most of it out? Me too. Bye. Maybe it was something about having a crush on a boy and I was embarrassed. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, they walk to each other. They get closer and closer. Why did I scribble it out? Jewel is so fat. She's gonna have her babies anytime now. I made a fort for her out of a TV tray. Here's a picture I took with my mini Polaroid camera. Good Charlotte lyrics. Jesus. She's so annoying. I already had to explain 1,000,000 times to him on MSN and crap that I don't have a crush on him. Oh, good old MSN. Kiki! What you doing there? Kiki, what are you doing? Like a sister. I've been procrastinating so much today. And like, yes, I cleaned this room, But that was me procrastinating. I mean, I've been wanting to do it for a week now, and I finally did it, but I probably should have got some work done first. So that was not very good of me. And then I had a nice shower. I like shaved everything because I haven't shaved in a while. I was also trying to file my feet. I spent close to half an hour, not an exaggeration, with like a foot file trying to file my feet because they're still so destroyed from Disneyland. Because I got those mega blisters and the blisters went away soon after the trip, but my feet were just so chewed up and the blisters were so deep that I had just huge rips in my skin, and then those rips would like spread because like it's kind of hard because you can't just rip off the skin without ripping off skin that you shouldn't be ripping off, and then your foot's gonna be raw. So I filed them so much and they still look, well, they look a bit better, but there's so much like flaps of skin on the bottom of my feet still. And I couldn't file the balls of my feet because it was tickling so bad, so I only filed my heels. So the balls of my feet are still nasty. Here's what this foot's looking like. Just, you can see where the new skin is though. The rest just got peeled off. I was like ripping off pieces and then trying to file it all smooth, but this is a huge improvement. This is a huge improvement. It still looks bad, but it's better. Ugh. Look at these suckers. It even goes up my toes. Usually I have really nice feet. Now my feet are ugly. Anyway, here's this room. I didn't give you a before shot, but based on what you've seen in previous vlogs, it probably looks about the same. But there's actually a lot of stuff I got rid of. I mean, the bike being out of here is a big change, obviously, but I went through so many of these baskets and boxes and either took stuff out of here to put elsewhere in the house, or I'm just getting rid of it, either being donated or thrown out based on what it is. So yeah, and things like these are almost empty. I think, oh no, yeah, they all have a little bit of stuff in them, but they're nearly empty, whereas before they were packed. This is just empty boxes. Actually, some things have stuff in them, like Christian's old keyboard is in its box, but then he has like his new keyboard box, boxes for both his computers, all that kind of stuff. So there's that. Our snowboards that we don't use, and Christian's golf clubs. This is a bunch of mail from you guys. I have a second box in my toy room right now. This doesn't have much in it. It's got like my Cintiq stand, some rubber hose left over, some bags. Anyway, yeah, and then I got rid of a few things in here, but it's a big difference, even though it doesn't look that different. It makes me feel a lot better though. Now I'm gonna make myself a late lunch, and then I need to start working on some kind of video for tomorrow for my art channel. I'm not on my usual schedule that I've been meaning to get on, because remember I wrote up that thing, it's like on Mondays I do this, on Tuesdays I do this. Last week that was thrown out the window because I had just gotten back from my trip, but even this week it's a little bit messed up just because I can't really work on the book anymore until I hear back from my editor, and I also prioritize the book stuff obviously, and so I didn't film a Tuesday video on the weekend, so I need to do that today. So things are moved around again this week basically, but hopefully by next week it's all back to normal. Cutie patootie. This happens every time I take off my pillowcase, but I need to wash it. A few chicken nuggets, a smoothie, and probably some cherry tomatoes. That's gonna be my little late lunch. Oi, that's thick. Well, that's a bit more than I need, but I'm sure it'll be great. Let's give it a sip. Oh, that's good. Here's my progress on the Merida picture. So far, paints are not too hard to handle, so that's good.
Now, I got your results this morning, and I'm afraid it's not good news.
I am just so sweaty. I don't know what it is. Like, it's nighttime now. It's cooled off. Maybe just not in the house, but I was fine all day till now. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, Jacob texted me seeing if I want to go to 7-Eleven with him. So I'm gonna do that. I probably shouldn't, because I should finish this art, which I still will, but we didn't get to hang out on Sunday, so I was all busy with my book and whatnot, so I'm like, ugh, I need this. I need to just get outside too and get some fresh air and cool off and just, so I'm gonna head out. It's a good thing it's dark because I'm a little I'm really liking the gouache. I love the way it lays down on the paper, but I hate how once it's dry and you paint back over it, it lifts off paint. That's how I got that problem in the middle of the face, and I had that problem in her hair already, and so it's tricky because if there's too much water on your brush, it'll just lift off paint you've already laid down. So I'm learning to deal with that. It might be too warm for a sweater, but I look like I'm basically in pajamas. Everything's being washed right now. I've been doing laundry, and so I'm running out of pants. I also put out the garbage, and there are vehicles and pylons on the road because, like I mentioned, they're filming a TV show across the street, and they've basically claimed both sides of the road, and that's where I need to put my trash bin. And so I have it kind of just on the corner of the street because there's all kinds of vehicles parked there right now, so it's not even in front of my house. So hopefully the garbage man still takes it because we actually have a lot of garbage this week. So apparently Jacob's phone is all buggy lately in regards to text, so he had to phone me because he didn't get my response. So he's on his way now though. And I'm back, and I didn't really cool down because it's not very cold outside, so got some gummies, and also gave Jacob his little the pin and the ornament that I got him at Disneyland. I forgot to give him to him the last time he was here, so I gave him those. Now it's back to painting, and my pants are off. How did you get blue paint on your side? No, Kiki.
Hey. Yeah. I need you to get a message to Maxine for me.
Well, it's 1 a.m. and I'm finally done. That took a while. For something so simple, it took a long time. So yeah, it was a little more involved than what I would normally do for a Tuesday video. So yeah, but I'm really happy with it. I think it's cute. So woohoo! Now I need to edit the video. No voiceover because it is a Tuesday video. So yeah, I don't know. Guess I should get on with that. The video is edited, woo! And I feel like it's neat. I like how I filmed little clips of the figure around the house. I don't know, I just think it was a fun video to edit. One thing I did realize though is that I'm missing one of my 64 gigabyte memory cards, and those are my big ones because my other ones are 16. So I have two 16s and two 64s, and one of the 64s is missing, so I'm worried that I might have lost it when I was in Medicine Hat or something. I'm not sure. It might be around here somewhere, but I don't really know where to look. I've checked a few places, but I don't know where else it could be. Here's a bit of the aftermath. Nail polish remover, because I had to remove my icky nail polish before filming, and my hands just feel so boyish. Like, there's nothing wrong with not wearing nail polish, but I always wear nail polish, so right now my nails are cut short and they don't have polish on them, and they're short and stubby, so I just like, oh, I need my polish. Anyway, yeah. These are really fun. Like, I really enjoyed making this picture, so woohoo! That was my first full official gouache thing, so I've played around with it a little bit, but haven't really finished anything with it, so first gouache thingy, and I like it. Even though these are inexpensive gouache tubes, I like them. I mean, I don't really have anything to compare them to. I do have 4 tubes of Winsor & Newton gouache, but I haven't used those. So, yeah, I don't have something to base it off of, but I liked them. Considering it's a $20 set, I got it for $10 with a coupon, so I think it was worth the money, definitely. Anyway, it's just about 2:30, so I'm gonna head to bed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You gonna help me draw? Oh. Here, you're gonna hold it this way on the paper. Now you draw something. Anyway, I'm working on one of the tutorials for my book, and it's all planned out, and I've done a bunch